Hello, my friends, and welcome back to Kurt Bergland's Baseball World. Every Monday morning at 10 a.m. Central, I'm not pregnant, review a book. Could be fiction, could be nonfiction, could be hot off the presses, could be long out of print, could be somewhere in the middle. And today we have one that is somewhere in the middle. It is Sports Illustrated Great Baseball Writing, covering the first 50 years of Sports Illustrated's existence from 54 to 04. It is nearly 600 pages of the best baseball writing in Sports Illustrated's long, distinguished history. This book contains several dozen entries, an introduction from Michael Lewis, the writer of and researcher of Moneyball. There are 3 Sports Illustrated writers that are maybe most prominently featured. Rick Tellender, Frank DeFord, and Rick Riley. But it's not exclusively their work. This book differs from the Reader's Digest book that I showed you a while ago, maybe 2 months ago, that the Baseball Digest book a couple months ago features the Baseball Digest style of writing, shorter pieces. Most of the entries in this book are longer. They are long form. Now, this isn't the New York Times, so don't get, thinking that that's it. But I'll give you an example. There's a piece in here about Mark Fidrich and his post-playing career. It is 16 pages of hardcover copy. So to give you an idea, these are not, for the most part, these are not the one-page opinion sort of pieces that we know Rick Riley and Frank DeFord and Tellender too, I guess, specialized in. The writing is longer, it's more developed, it covers the topic. There's one in here on Sandy Koufax that is quite lengthy as well. There's a piece on Bill James. It's a very diverse collection of topics that made the book, as well as a fair range of different Sports Illustrated writers over the years. I like the book. Like any compilation type of book, the writing isn't always even to me. Not every piece is equally as good as others, but the really good pieces are really good. And certainly this book has a prominent, important place in my book collection, because without it, I haven't seen anything like it before. Sports Illustrated is really good, I think, at marketing their photographs, their photography. Not so good at marketing the writing, I don't think, that they've done over the years, and there's been some awfully good stuff written. So, if you pick this book up, you can expect, first of all, it's a lengthy book. It's almost 600 pages, as I said. There are no photographs in the book. There is no index. There's a table of contents that will lead you to different subjects, but of course, like a Sports Illustrated article, you don't necessarily know what the topic is from the title of the piece. But it's good stuff, and if you are a baseball fan, and if you're watching this, you probably are a baseball fan, it is definitely something that you would enjoy. Couple of other things. I get a question fairly frequently in my email. Bergland.kurt at yahoo.com, in case you're wondering. And the question is, what are some books that I can pick up that aren't very expensive? And I really try and look for books that are friendly to the wallet. This is 600 pages of Sports Illustrated content, and you can pick this book up online for right around $5. I would bet that it is available at a local used bookstore as well. Now, it's almost 20 years old in terms of the publication date, but it's probably there. And if you've got a local bookstore that has any kind of a sports section at all, it's probably there. You can save yourself the shipping. If you don't, the media rate plus the book charge for this is certainly going to be under $15. It might be under $10. And for that, you're going to get an awful lot of enjoyment, sort of reminiscing about the topics that were big ones in Sports Illustrated. There's a couple different pieces in here. I've been thinking about Billy Martin lately. There's a couple of different pieces in here that touch on him. I don't know, it's there are as many different takes on Billy Martin as there were sides to his personality. So there's just a broad range, a broad spectrum of topics in the book, and I think it's worth picking up and adding to your library. The book is called Sports Illustrated, Great Baseball Writing. The editor is Rob Fletter. The introduction is by Michael Lewis, and I think you will like picking it up. Please join me again next Monday for another baseball book review, and don't forget to check out channel membership. Lots of stuff going on the membership side of my channel. I'm going to put the link to become a channel member so you can check it all out in the description for this video. I hope you have a wonderful Monday. Hang in there, friends. And so long, everybody.